Hi guys, it's me Mayank here, and welcome to the second episode of Tech Last Week, a show where I talk about stuff happening in the tech world last week. It's pretty simple, so let's get into it. Actually, wait, so before we get into it, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, click on that notification bell to never miss an upload, and obviously follow my Instagram, typical.techie. All of the links are down in the description. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Apple's Airpods. Technically the third variation that's come along so far, and they're named the Airpods Pro. Well, this shouldn't be Pro, anyways. So they look pretty decent in my opinion. They've got, considering those rubber tips at the end, and those rubber tips actually call for active noise cancellation, which is pretty good. And what else is there? And they're IP68 rated. That means that they're pretty much water resistant. You can't obviously wear them to the pool, but you can wear them in the rain without any fear, or hit the gym with those and stuff. And so a major bummer is that they're worth $250 in the US and a whopping 25,000 rupees in India. So if you're thinking about buying one of those for yourselves, then don't. Pretty much, I'm telling you, don't get them from India. At least get them shipped from the US, or if you have someone visiting the United States, then probably ask them to get them for you. But getting them from India is just fucking expensive, man. Okay, so the next thing is also Apple based, and that's Apple TV Plus. It's a new TV subscription service by Apple that they launched on the 1st of November. In India, it's actually pretty cheap. It's about 100 rupees, but across the world, it's about $5. That's about 350 rupees for all of us Indians who are trying to calculate. So they're trying to act like Amazon, but they don't have a huge library right now. They just have their own 8 TV shows. The one with Jason Momoa, I think they've got the morning show with Jennifer Aniston in it. They've got a show by Oprah, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Anyway, so you can actually get it for free if you've recently bought an iPad, iPhone, Mac, anything. Basically, any Apple hardware if you bought over the past year, you can pretty much get it for free for about a year. And if you listen to Apple Music and if you've used a student subscription, then you should also get it for free. Like you should not be charged for that, so beware. And you can share it with up to 6 people, so that's cool. And yeah, okay, so the next thing that's been happening for the past week is Google's acquisition of Fitbit. It's actually pretty big for any Android user out there, and this shows that Google's actually trying to break the monopoly of the Apple Watch, which is pretty much the most successful watch out there. There have also been rumors for about a year or two actually that Google wants to get into the wearable market, and there have been rumors of the made by Google smartwatch, or a Pixel watch, if I may say so. And that news is actually really exciting, and it's actually going to be pretty cool if Google comes out with a watch next year with all the health features from Fitbit, and I think it's going to make a pretty sweet deal. So what do you think about it actually? Let me know in the comments below. Next thing's actually pretty cool for any Game of Thrones fan out there. So HBO has just announced a new spin-off based on the Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. It's going to be set about 300 years ago in the Game of Thrones universe, and it's going to be based on the Targaryens, the Targaryen kingdom or whatever. They're basically Daenerys and technically Jon Snow's ancestors. So it's going to be about a civil war amongst the Targaryens, and it's going to lead up to the events that happened in the Game of Thrones itself. Based on George R.R. Martin's new book, The Ice and Fire, I think, that came out in 2019. So yeah, again, I really hope that it's going to be cool, because this 8th season really did tank, and I loved Game of Thrones. I really hope this is going to be cool. So let's cross our fingers and wait for it to come out. Okay, so that's been it for this week's episode of Tech Last Week. Actually, I'm going to start doing a comment of the day. So the comment of the day for last week's episode was by Shravan Gupta. It's somewhere here, I'm assuming. At least I hope it is. So anyways, it said, get good. Okay, I'm trying my best. Be patient. Okay, so I hope you like this video. subscribe to the channel, follow me on my Instagram, typical.techie, to get news about stuff like this ASAP, and leave any feedback that you have, guys. Yeah, I think I should stop now. See you, bye.